Yo, hey, what's up, guys? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, there's more studio closures coming up. I'm letting you guys know right now, man. I'm hearing that if Bungie doesn't do good with Marathon, they're gonna be shutting down. They're gonna be closing up house too. Yep, there's more studio closures coming up. Yep, I thought ponies cared about exclusives. Well, apparently that was a lie. Apparently they don't care enough to buy their games. That's why I try to tell people. Remember when I said they're gonna buy more Xbox games, and they're not even gonna buy their own studios. The PlayStation is literally going. I know, but not 90 million consoles though. We got 90 million. I told that they capping, man. I'm sorry, man. This is like probably the worst generation for somebody to be a PlayStation fanboy because they have no bragging rights. All their bragging rights is the same bragging rights that can be said about Xbox games. That's it. That's all they really got. And they still don't have it with the benefit of Game Pass. So 30% is better than 70. Well, Sony's lazy now. They're complacent. They realize that we don't have to do anything. We could just sit on our behind and we could just make money off 30%. That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah. Well, people weren't buying these games though, guys. Nobody was really buying these games, and I try to tell people about this, but nobody wants to listen. And there's more studios coming up. There's more studio closures. This is not it. I'm hearing that Bungie might close down too as well if Marathon flops. So they're probably just gonna allocate most of their talent to other studios. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Pro? Well, yeah, I mean, people have to understand, like, if you look at the sales metrics for Shadow Colossus and Demon Souls Remake, I don't know if they did it well enough, because I don't know what the budget was, but, I mean, it wasn't no 5 mil. But 90 million consoles. We got 90 mil consoles. That's all they can keep saying. That's the coping they use. That's all they got. But that just shows you that they never bought exclusives. They've been lying since the beginning. Yeah. And there's more studios. Yeah, practically, yeah. Which is crazy because the PS3 didn't even sell well when it came out. On top of the fact that Demon Souls wasn't popular, so it didn't even have the soul stigma to even get people to buy the game. I mean, it's crazy. How does the game sell practically the same as the PS3 version when the PS3 version... Oh yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, but I just think PC, like I've said before, PC, I feel like this. Some games just people don't care about. And I think that might be a tough pillow for people to swallow. I think it would have helped. I think it would have helped alleviated the blow, but I don't think it would have helped by that much. Because let's not forget, PC gamers don't buy every single PlayStation game. You get what I'm saying? There's markets for everything, and I think certain markets with certain games do better than others, but I don't know. I don't think it would have really fundamentally changed anything. I think if it went to PC, I think it'd probably do maybe an extra million, but I don't think it would be the phenomenon that Helldivers 2 is. At least in that regard, so I mean, Sony's kind of in a lost cause situation here. They don't know what to do. Yeah, I'll probably say I haven't even watched it yet, but I've seen the thumbnail. Yeah, that man looked shattered, bro. Then you got a question, who's actually buying these games that they keep claiming? They say people buy exclusives, people buy physical media, people do this, people do that, right? Yeah, I think GT7 would. Yeah, GT7 most definitely. Yeah. I can see that doing well. I can see that doing well on everything, actually. Gran Turismo. Yeah, PlayStation at this point, they're just hustling as much money as they can, and then when they're ready to back out, They ready. That's all it is. Sony is just garnering as much money as they can. They don't care no more. They're not. I'm telling you, PlayStation of today will never be what it was before. Sony does not care about working for the consumer's pockets. They secure third party. They're just gonna rely on that and just make money off the 30% off free to plays and third party games. And Microsoft's gonna come in and make more games for their platform than Sony themselves. Yeah. Yeah, I heard too, yeah. You know, they kind of made their money and kind of pulled out support. Yep, that's true. Held out, yeah, because it's a PvE game. They should have listened to the community. They should have gave them PvP. They should have gave them what they actually wanted. I think more people would play it if it had PvP options. They could have had like a 4 versus 4, and then you guys could all fight on the same, you know, the same piece of island, and then fight with the aliens attacking you while that's going on. I think people would have actually liked that. I think they could pull off an Arc Raiders type of experience too if they truly wanted. No, PlayStation 6 exists. That's gonna be the last though. Nah, King right now, I don't know what he means by it. He's saying that there's not gonna be no PlayStation 6. There's gonna be a PlayStation 6. There's going to be. Yeah, there's most definitely gonna be a PlayStation 6. Definitely. And that's it. And Sony's gonna end it right there. I think Microsoft's gonna end it right there too, so yeah. And then everything's gonna be PC. And then I can see Nintendo making more pushes towards mobile after that. Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, they're trying to target a new audience. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to cater to those casuals. Will be a hybrid. We'll see though, but if they do a hybrid situation, they're gonna severely lack in the power department. So I don't know if they're gonna want to do that. If they do something like that of the Switch, I don't know how they're gonna be able to compare themselves to the Xbox. But who knows? Maybe they might try something like a PlayStation 5. I don't know. I don't think that would be very smart for them though, because then they're gonna get gatekeeped out of third party. So it'd be nice if they have like a sort of a hybrid console like how the Nintendo Switch is, but I think if they do that, then third party is going to be worse, and then you're just giving better third party to your competitor, which is Xbox. And then on top of that, if the PlayStation 6 does come out like that, I think that's the reason why they delayed it. Yeah, this generation was a filler, most definitely. That's all it was. It was a filler generation. Yep. It was an extension of the PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, that exactly. It doesn't matter. Exactly. There you go. You're right, Prodigy. You're right. You're absolutely right. If your games are not hitting those sales numbers like these companies expect, well then, well there you go. I think over 30 video game development. That's what I'm saying. Less games. I think Nintendo could make some money, but like I said, their strategy is mobile. They're gonna bank as much money off the Switch too, and then when they're ready, they're gonna abandon Nintendo Switch platforms for mobile. I'm telling people don't want to believe it. Nintendo would never do that. Nintendo gonna be exclusive to the beginning and to the end. Oh, keep believing that. I'm telling you, Nintendo's gonna shift towards mobile. That's gonna be their bread and butter. That's gonna be their savior, bro. I'm telling you. Nintendo's not gonna want to make consoles either, bro. They're gonna just focus on hardware that's already available, and they're gonna make games for the phone. You're gonna start seeing Pokemon on the. I mean, matter of fact, they're already doing it. That new Pokemon game is dropping on mobile, so I don't know how people don't see this. You know what I mean? You don't think they look at the Pokemon Let's Go numbers and be like, a lot of people play this on the phone. You don't think they see this? This data? They see this. I'm telling you, Pokemon is gonna go, well, it's already gone, mobile. Yeah, well, exactly for their games. But even they're hitting limits too, Sora. Because you know what's bottlenecking the Nintendo platform? The cartridges. You see what I'm saying? Nintendo's gonna physically kill, no pun intended, physical media. Because once their games hit to a certain graphical limits that can't really fit on beyonds of a cartridge, they're going game keycard route. They're gonna use the game keycard route. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna use game keycards. Yo, what's up, Ace? Yep. That's the route that Nintendo's going. Game keycards. Yeah. I mean, that is true, Zero Sam, to a certain degree, but unfortunately, I don't even think casuals care about neither. No more games for PC. PC's gone as well. PC's gone, Skip? What? What do you mean by PC's gone? He's... What? One, a PS and Xbox is gone. Well, so the whole strategy is that everything is going to be an Xbox. Everything's going to be some form of PC gaming. That's the idea, right? Nintendo's going to go for mobile. Matter of fact, I already know Nintendo already has their backup plan. Yeah, and PC's growing way faster. Definitely. Well, you know what's funny, Blue Jay? You might end up having your wish. It might be coming sooner or later. Yep. Yeah, they do care about graphics to a certain degree. That's why they buy the new Maddens. That's why they buy the new 2Ks. And that's why they buy the new Grand Theft Autos. They just don't care about graphics in your games, like in our games. That's all it is. They don't care about the graphics in our game, but I would be a fool to say that they don't care about graphics on GTA 6. Or they don't care about the graphics in Madden or 2K. They definitely care about the graphics for those games. They just don't care about them for the games that we like to play. That's mostly it. Yeah. Well, yeah, they do too, but it's because of the enhancements, though. They do, you're right. But there's a reason why they buy the PS5 version of Madden and not a PS4 version either. If that makes sense. They still want to play it on the premium product. Like, if you got NBA 2K on PS4, they're going to want to play the best version on PS5. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're right, though. You're absolutely right. They're going to buy it just because of the name, but they also want to buy it for, oh, yeah, that too, the roster updates and everything. So, because if that was the case, then nobody would play 2K on the old console. Yeah. I try to tell people, man, the old school gamer, it's done for them. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they stopped doing it, though. It's done. Gaming is over, Prodigy. It's done. I told these dinosaurs, man. You know, I stopped caring about it. I really have. I just said, well, I'll just buy them on discounts. I already got the platforms. I mean, there's not a passion bone in my body anymore. I gave up. I really don't care about the industry anymore. Yeah. But think about it, Pro. It might not even be because Sony's fault completely. Because you know why? Because companies don't want to optimize it. They're making it for the lowest common denominator, which is the Series S and the base consoles. The PS5 Pro got shafted. Matter of fact, they said Avowed runs worse on the Pro. That shows you that Microsoft did not even care to make a PS5 Pro version of the game, which is funny because Ponies was bragging about it, just to find out that Microsoft is not even taking advantage of it. It's crazy. The PS5 Pro was a waste of money. I'm so happy I didn't buy that. $700 to $800 for that? Yeah, I'm not. Rock could buy me an Xbox and a PlayStation for that. That's how stupid these ponies are. They could have got a PlayStation and an Xbox, or a PlayStation and a Nintendo Switch, but nope, they rather buy the Pro. You know what I mean? I knew the Pro was gonna be a flop. The only mid-gen console that was good to me was the One X. I thought the One X was amazing at the time. When it came out, the One X was absolutely incredible. It had a lot of games, Xbox Original, 360. Oh, you got a Pro for $350? That's not bad then. Yeah, for $350, that's not bad. He said, Reforge will break your jaw. But saying the Pro is bad. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It's garbage. The PS5 Pro was a waste of money, bro. And the ponies, they know it too. They know it. They just don't want to admit it. Yeah. It was though, man. The One X was really good, man. It really was, bro. It was a really good mid-gen refresh. At least you could do more with the ROG. Yeah, it is. It's still very powerful console too. Oh crap. Yeah, it's still a very powerful console. Yep, exactly. Spend that money on a PlayStation 6 instead. That would have been, yep, you're right. That $700 to $800 they wasted could have been a down payment. He says, I bet the green could be not feeling good right now. No, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy that Blue Point Studios got closed, man. That just means less gamers. I mean, that just means less games for the community. Now, I'm personally not happy about it. I find it funny because ponies told people that they buy exclusives, but yet, clearly they don't. Clearly they don't buy games either. They don't buy their own titles either. So when they go as far to say Xbox gamers don't buy games, and I'm like, y'all don't buy games either. We know people buy very particular games. That's what people buy. People don't buy. We know what people buy, guys. You know what I mean? We're not stupid. We know what people like to play and what they like to enjoy. I know that, you know? But the ponies, they want to act oblivious and act as if people buy their console for their games. And they don't. Oh, hold on. Exactly. He said Malcolm. He said that's exactly. It's like they go as far to say that Xbox gamers don't buy games, right? Just to find out that they don't buy games either. But then they want to diss you for using Game Pass, a feature that Microsoft gave you as an Xbox consumer. And they want to freaking vilify you guys for that. Yeah. I know, you think they would at least... That's what I'm saying, man. You would think, right? They would just allow the... Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. You're right, though. I think that was still a very disingenuous... Uh-oh, Samurai's here. Yep, show yourself, boy. Yeah, we was waiting for you, man. I ain't seen you in a while, bro. Yep, Mr. Samurai Pony himself. Oh, yeah, you already know he got a few things to say about that Blue Point. I thought y'all bought games, Samurai. I thought y'all bought games. I thought y'all bought physical media. Ah, exactly. We know. But Xbox do, though, right? But Xbox does. Man, you ponies is down bad, bro. This whole generation, y'all been looking bad. They know it. They've been looking real bad this whole gen, man. Yep. And then they wonder why nobody buys their exclusives. Oh, look, I don't want to play it. They ain't got nothing I like. Well, there you go. You see? But I'm definitely looking forward to that Forza. I'm definitely looking forward to that Halo. Keep giving Xbox your money. That's all they do. How is this company gonna die if you keep giving them your money? Like, that's crazy, bro. Xbox games not selling well, fool. Yo, they so upset that the studio got closed, bro. Yeah, well, clearly they ain't selling on PlayStation either. That's why that studio got closed. You see what I'm saying? I'm not happy that it got closed. I just find it funny that the same people that say Xbox gamers don't buy games, and they don't buy games either. Oh yeah, they definitely have. More than Xbox. Yeah, right. More than Xbox. They should have made it multiplayer. They should have put it on PC. They should have put it on PC. They should have probably put it on Xbox. I mean, this is crazy, man. I see what dude's saying though. I see what he's saying. He said they should have at least tried something before they just said, you know what, let's pull the plug. You know what I mean? That means that they really thought that nobody would want to play this game even on Xbox and PC. That's sad. It's true, Green Boy. Green Boy. Yo. Come on, man. You know nobody cares about those exclusives. It's Microsoft's fault. Yep. Xbox. Like, bro, they just don't want to admit that PlayStation is lazy. They don't need to do anything no more. All they gotta do is sit on 30% and then be good. That's all it is. All they gotta do is sit on 30% money. That's it. That's why Sony is the way it is. Microsoft destroyed themselves. Jacob, what about that Blue Point though? What's going on? This ain't even about Microsoft. This ain't even about Microsoft. This is about Blue Point. You didn't see the title? This is about Blue Point. It's Xbox fault. They can't get a date. Xbox! It's their fault. Wow, that game got canceled. It's their fault. It's their fault. Why we don't buy our own games. They put in too much of their own software. Oh, he's a mod. Oh, this is his server. Oh, he's in a safe zone. Yo, they got nothing, bro. Blue Point only did remakes. Are you serious, bro? Yeah, these guys, man. These guys come up with everything, bro. You cannot make this up, bro. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Are they scared? Are they worried? Or are they scared? Oh yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, that's what gaming has become, unfortunately. On a lot of these dudes. I know, right? Remake it in the era. You would think they would have been successful, right? Considering that all they do is remakes. He said Kamala's Game Hunter is crazy. I know that game too, Kamala. Yo, they can't. Yo, he can't. I mean, in the era of remasters and remakes, you try to tell me they couldn't make it? Wow. I thought you ponies bought your exclusives, man. They're living right now. Yep. Oh, it's gonna have a new. Oh, they really? Oh man, please don't tell me, man. They're gonna ruin the game, bro. Don't tell me they're gonna ruin the game now, bro. They're gonna ruin it, man. I can see it. Yo, Isaac, that's what I was playing. You know what's funny? I was playing that yesterday, bro. I was going through Ocarina of Time again. Bro, I had so much of a nice time, bro. It made me not even want to come back to this crap. I'm telling you, bro. I have way more fun playing my old consoles than coming on the Xbox and PlayStation. I'm being honest. I don't even think I played my Switch as much as I used to. I've kind of lost the appeal already. Oh yeah, my favorite's Majora's Mask out of the 3D Zeldas. That's my personal favorite. Majora's Mask. I did like Twilight Princess. I didn't like the wolf sections, but Twilight Princess is pretty awesome too. I remember I actually played that with the motion controls. I had it on the GameCube, but for some reason when the Wii came out, I played the Wii version instead because I wanted to use that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the old games is where it's at. But if not, bro, Naughty Dog don't even got games, bro. Yo, Samurai, how long you waiting for that Intergalacto? How long you waiting for that, man? I even got the Wii U version. I'm surprised that ain't on Switch right now. I got the Wii U version as well of Twilight Princess. Watch them put Twilight Princess the GameCube version. Watch them put it through the subscription service, bro. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be like, yo, give us the freaking Wii U version, bro. Give us the Wii U version, like how they got the Wii U version of Wind Waker, man. The best version. Is it really? Oh, that's unfortunate, man. That just goes to show you, man. I bet they're gonna call the game woke too. I'm tired of that, bro. I'm tired of people calling the game woke just because it has an ethnic character, bro. I'm getting tired of that, bro. Game see you another island gaming with Jay. Another island. I like how he puts the frog symbol. Yo, that's hilarious, bro. Island game. Yo. You don't even realize, man. I really do. I do like PlayStation. I like old school PlayStation. I don't like this new PlayStation, man. I'm not a huge fan of this new PlayStation era, man. Really? They're calling it woke? Silent Hill N is crazy, bro. Wow. These people are crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Just because they added a black character? Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, hey, it looks pretty interesting to me, so we'll see how the gameplay turns out. It looks pretty fun to me. We'll see, though. I mean, because, you know, sometimes the trailers can be deceiving. Army Man, you talk about... I see it's funny because I know my gaming history. Army Man, you talk about Sarge Heroes, right? Yeah, I know that. That was one of my favorite games as a kid. Army Man, Sarge. I got it. I think I got all of them. I got it on N64. I got it on Dreamcast. There's a third game. I forgot what the name of it. I have it too. What is it called? You got Sarge Heroes 1, Sarge Heroes 2, and then there's one on the GameCube. I can't remember what the name of it. But yeah, I have it though. I have it. I think I have it for Xbox and GameCube. I just don't think I have it for PS2. That's one of my favorite. I love that genre. That's a great game. I used to like how you could fight on the bathroom and stuff. I thought he's made like 20 other games. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of. I don't have every single Army Man game. I just have the ones that are like the third person ones. Yeah, Sarge's War. Yeah, that one. Yeah, great games too. I wish we had games like that. I heard they had the Hyperbox Uncharged. I used to play that on Switch when it came out. That was pretty fun. I don't know, there's just something fun about, you know, going after enemies and shooting people off toilet bowls and kitchen tables. I don't know. Like feeling smaller in a world than you are, right? Makes the game feel a lot more immersive. I don't know. I used to laugh playing that game, man, fighting over kitchen tables, and it was hilarious. Oh, this is the only guy playing and he don't want to leave the safe zone? Crazy. Yeah, it's on sale. I want the PS4 era back. You ain't never gonna get it, bro, Samurai. I told you, man. I told you, stop the console war, man. And guess what? Yo, Samurai, I got some news for you, but I don't want to spoil it right now. Sony's gonna close down more studios. Oh! Remember where you heard that first. You heard it from me first. Sony is closing down more studios. I just don't want to tell you right now because I want you guys to be shocked when you see it. More studios are coming closing. More studios. I'm telling y'all. Wait till you... Bro, when it happens, I'm going to be laughing so hard, man. Think about it. More studios are closing. There's about 3 or 4 studios closing from Sony, bro. I don't want to tell you guys right now, but it's coming. It is coming, man. I'm grinning right now, bro. I'm grinning. Oh, yeah. 3 to 4 more studios closing down from PlayStation. Oh, yeah. I don't want to tell you guys because y'all will still cope even if I told y'all. So we're just going to sit there and wait. But understand, I told you first. You think you're going to get shut down. Which did you think? I don't know. Yo, Troll, I don't think it. I know it. I know the studios. I know the studios. This ain't no thinking. He's like, hold on, what? This ain't no thinking. This is me knowing. Oh, y'all like, oh, snap. Y'all like, yo, y'all, I'm telling y'all, man. There's 3 to 4 more studios Sony's about to close down, man. And I know it. I know it. He's like, damn. He's like, you ain't even thinking. You know? I know. It's coming up. I'll give you guys a freebie. I'll give you guys a freebie. All right? From what I heard, if Marathon fails, Bungie's getting closed down. Yep. If Marathon flops, this is just like a baby one. All right? There's other ones coming, but this is just a baby one because this is kind of one I'm unsure on. But if Marathon fails, Bungie's getting closed down. Yep. So if you ponies better start buying your Marathon. Oh, what's up? Angry Therapist with the super chat. At what point people realize that PlayStation has died? 11 gas canceled, killing studios left and right. But everyone looking at Xbox, but not Sony. That's facts. That's facts, Angry. They want to sit there and worry about the studios that Xbox is canceled, but PlayStation has canceled far more games. Naughty Dog definitely not closing. That game was definitely not on there. No. I mean, y'all don't even come up with enough games. I'm surprised they hasn't closed down, but yep. So Bungie, if Marathon flops, their studio's about to get closed. They're gonna still keep Destiny up. What I'm thinking they're gonna do, they're just gonna reallocate people like how Xbox does. So like what they did with Tango works, right? See, this is what I want to explain to people. Just because they shut a studio down, that doesn't mean the studio can't come out with the games. All they're doing is reallocating people that worked at this company under a new one. Does that make sense? So what I'm saying, so when Microsoft closed down studios from Tango Gameworks, a lot of those good developers, they just put them in other studios. That's it. So technically nothing was, I mean, in some cases, there's obviously some losses and gains, but they take the talented people from those studios and just kind of reallocate them to another one. That's what happens. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen with Bungie. Destiny will probably be up for a while. That's going to stay up, but they're going to reallocate the people from Bungie to another studio. That's what they're going to do. They can go. Wow, they can go? They can go, Samurai? Come on, Samurai. They can go? What do you mean they can go? Yeah, they're gonna be coming to Xbox. Yo, I'm telling you right now, Jacob, PlayStation needs to do multi-platform. I'm gonna tell you something. This is how, if listen, I don't want to act like I'm an armchair CEO and how I can magically change the company around, because that's what a lot of these fanboys do. But I do. Oh, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this guy got turrets. Hold on. Let me get up. Ah, that's okay. Anyways, right? What can help Sony is that they gotta focus on the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 market. Start porting your games over there. Start putting your Sly Coopers. Start putting your Ratchet and Clanks. Stop with this little Tumba, like these little games. No, start putting your bigger titles. Start putting Sly Cooper over there. Start putting Jack and Daxter over there. Start putting the PSP versions of those games and making Switch equivalents like what y'all did with Patapon. That could definitely help Sony. That definitely could help PlayStation. Matter of fact, if you don't want to put games on Xbox and Nintendo, start with your classics. Start by putting Scython Filter. Do what Namco does, an arcade archive. Be like, okay, these are PlayStation 1 archives. You get to play Jet Moto. You get to play, to start it off, you can play old, the old Gran Turismo. Here's 1, here's 2. Put it on Xbox, put it on Nintendo Switch. I could see Sony being very successful with a strategy like that, especially off nostalgia, because that's all Nintendo fanboys are, is nostalgic. So to get to a Nintendo fanboy, you need to get them in a way where they remembered and missed out on your stuff, but they will be inclined to buy it on the Nintendo Switch. Game Pass could help too, but I don't know if Sony want to do that. Yeah, no, I know that. No, Skip, I know. Gaming is dead. I already know. Gaming is popular in all the wrong ways possible. The old school gamers feeling it the most. It's gaming is dead. I know. Trust me. That fact that pushing PS6 to 2030 is a sign. See, this is where they messed up, though, Angry. Because if they do, if PlayStation, and that's probably why King David said it's canceled. I mean, King David, he got good points. I don't think it's canceled because I think Sony's going to do one last hooray. That just makes sense to me. They're going to bank off on all the third party, right? But that 2030 release, yeah, because if Xbox comes out with their platform early, it might be done for PlayStation. Who knows? King David might be right considering that delay. If the Xbox PC comes out in 2026 and 27 and PlayStation doesn't have a next-gen system out, Microsoft can take over. So maybe he's right. Who knows? But after that delay, that's not a good delay though, man. That is not a good delay because what you're doing is you're letting Microsoft come in, take advantage of the next generation situation, and we're going to be sitting there looking like the PS3 and 360 situation all over again. Now they're going to have your games. Now they're going to have Steam. Now they're going to have good old games. Now they're going to have their own library. It might be more expensive because maybe Microsoft's going to come out with that first, but they're not going to have a next generation console to compete with that. So this is not good. This is not good, and that's going to stop Sony from putting games on PC. If they choose not to, then they're going to lose more money. Microsoft is cutting into their market share. So if PlayStation decides not to put games directly on Xbox or directly not on PC, that is ruining their profit share margins. I'm telling you, this is not good. PlayStation is not in a good position like people think. Like I said, Microsoft is playing chess. Sony's playing checkers. They do. Yep, mobile gaming does. Look at Candy Crush, for example. Yep. PlayStation is not in a good position, man. Yo, what's up, C-Dub? They're not in a good position. Microsoft is in a better position than Sony is. He says, Zero says, where do you get your... I can't tell y'all that. But I will say one thing, Zero Sam, right? The proof is right there in front of you. If you think about it. I'm going to keep it 100. I won't tell you guys specifically, but the information is right there in front of you. Just look at how the market is. That's all you got to do. Just look at how the market is. Look at what people buy. Look at the data. Look at the metrics. It's very easy. That's why I like VG Fight School, because he looks at all the data, and that's how he's able to determine how the market is shifting. It's very simple, guys. I'm telling you. Oh, hold on. I ain't going over there. A lot of these guys over there. It's very easy. You can even do it yourself. Even without sources. The proof is right there. The problem is people don't want to see it. I did it. People are like live service and preferred platform. The ecosystem. The ecosystem is where the gaming's at. That's why PlayStation was trying to push PSN accounts on PC, because they understand that we want you a part of the ecosystem. Reforge? Bro, that man's only good at selling coffee. Oh, really? Yo, I'm telling you, man, I think Dark, I haven't seen his recent videos, but I'm hearing he's actually been, you know what it is, though? I don't think Dark would ever give me my credit. I don't think so, because, you know, I always used to clown dude or whatever. But I'm starting to think he's starting to wake up. Dark is starting to wake up. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that his brother Porter Rock told him, he's starting to realize that it was all full of crap. You know what I mean? There was at one point he used to pony bot a lot, and I think ever since he went to PC, he started realizing, like, hold on, you ponies, y'all lied to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lied to me. Y'all had me looking stupid out here, man. He probably like, yo, y'all had me looking stupid out there. Now, I think Dark is seeing the writing on the wall. I think he's starting to see it himself. Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, I used to not be really because, you know, I didn't really care for casuals back then, but I don't dislike dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he definitely has a lot of good, interesting. I like this new Dark though. I'm gonna have to watch that one. I like the new Dark. I didn't like the old Dark too much. But the new Dark, yeah, I like the new Dark, man. You know what I'm saying? He just calling it like it is. I just think at a time he didn't know any better. Oh, crap. I just think he didn't. Oh, he does? I bet he does. Porter Roach. Now he out here crying over Blue Point Studio. Blue Point Studio! Blue Point! Blue Point couldn't make the checkpoint. Blue Point! If it wasn't for Airbot, if I wasn't buying Airbot games more than my own exclusives, this wouldn't be happening. I'm gonna sit here and cope by chewing on these Xbox carrots to make my pain feel a lot worse. Oh, it's Airbot's fault. It's Airbot's fault. I don't dislike Porter Roach. I don't. I just think he's just stuck in the past, man. That's all it is, bro. I mean, you had Gamer23 crying. Oh yeah, he flipped out over that. He's like, what? That was so funny. He flipped out over a parody song, bro. A parody song, bro. Hold on, what? Yo, that was so funny. That was funny. It was literally a parody, bro. It wasn't even meant to be taken seriously. Even the guy said he's using Banjo Kazooie music. Treasure Cove. Yo, I don't even know how somebody can sit there and take a video like that. That's seriously, bro. He's like, and the way he said, I am not Puerto Rican, man. This dude, man, I'm telling you, he takes himself too seriously, bro. He's like, hold on, I'm not Puerto Rican, man. Yo, he said he'll be back. We'll see, though. We'll see. He was crying in those videos, man. He's like, man, you know, PlayStation, man. Oh, they crying, man. The ponies, they can't call to war, man. They don't like this. They don't like this kumbaya stuff no more, man. They know Sony's lazy. They're lazy right now, man. PlayStation does not care about their diehard fans, and you can clearly see that by the messaging and the games they got coming out. I told people, man, Jim Ryan wasn't the problem. Jim Ryan says he don't like old games. Matter of fact, yo, let me pull it up, yo. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all ready? Yo, Jim Ryan says people play old games? Bro, I'm gonna pull this up, bro, because I think people forgot. PlayStation was trying to blame Jim. They were trying to blame him. People was trying to blame him. Jim Ryan wasn't for the old games. He was not. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'm looking for it. It's kind of hard to find because they got all these videos now with Jim Ryan in it now. It's kind of hard to find. Oh, right here, right here. Oh, I think I found one of it. I can't find the video of him actually saying it, but this video's about it. About Jim Ryan on backwards compatibility. He thought it was stupid. Jim Ryan thought backwards compatibility was stupid. He thought it was dumb. Yeah, I can't find the, like, if you look into it, yeah, it's from an I can't find the interview though. But yeah, he said it though. He actually said that, right? PS6 needs competition. PlayStation needs games, bro. The problem is that the competition is the fact that Sony don't need to do anything. They don't need to do anything. All they gotta do is sit on 30%. Fortnite skin sold 30%. Xbox game sold 30%. Third party game 30%. That's all they gotta do is make 30%. That's it. Yeah, he said that. He's like, yo, people really care about backwards compatibility. People really play this stuff. That's what Jim Ryan said. So that's why Jim Ryan's like, I'm out of this company. Y'all ain't gonna accuse me of putting out all these remasters and remakes. It's like, y'all ain't gonna blame me for that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, PUBG, yeah, I think it actually came out first on Xbox before it came to PlayStation. PUBG, Ark Survival. I mean, people forget though, Xbox used to have a lot of timed exclusives too. They used to have a lot of timed exclusives too before they dropped on. Palworld was one of them, but nobody says anything. They don't give Microsoft credit for that. To play some of these games first on Xbox than on another platform. They only give it credit towards PlayStation, which is ridiculous. Yeah, PUBG is free, yeah. It's crazy because I had a friend that bought the game for me for like $30 and then it ended up becoming free. Yeah. Imagine that. PlayStation, who can be competition? I mean, nobody can. Nobody can really compete because PlayStation's not even competing. For something to be a competition, Sony would have to be able to put their own games out there. Sony can't even compete with third party. I mean, I would love for things to be competitive again, but I think those days is over because they're so caught up with free-to-plays and third-party games. I think competition is done. Microsoft sees it. I mean, even Nintendo sees it. Everybody's just kind of sticking in their own lane, getting their hustle on. There's no real reason to take out one or the other. So, I mean, I just think this is kind of like the sad reality of gaming. You know, there's really no reason to push. Yep, and you got Microsoft competing with their games too. PlayStation games have became bottom of the totem pole. Matter of fact, I think the reason why Roblox is not on Switch too, because Nintendo doesn't want their fans to be how they are on Xbox and PlayStation. I mean, imagine if they put Roblox on Nintendo Switch. That might destroy their console. Y'all like, what? That would? Bro, you know how many people play Roblox? I do think it would. I do think people would buy a Switch too to play Roblox on it. I do think, but Nintendo's afraid that if their fans get so caught up with Roblox that they won't even buy their own exclusives, considering it's a free to play, and they wouldn't have to give Nintendo Online membership money to play it. That's why Nintendo don't have certain games like Power World, because they don't want to compete with Pokemon. They don't want Roblox to compete with their own Nintendo IP. So Nintendo chooses not to have the game so they don't disvalue their own proposition of their software. Like how Xbox and PlayStation are dealing with now. Because third party, as good as third party is, but third party kind of takes your identity away. I think third party does, because when you have third party, people start buying your console. Yeah, they buy the console, but they start buying it for the wrong reason. Does that make sense? They start buying it for the wrong reason. They start buying it for games that are not what the company makes. Because if Nintendo did the same thing Microsoft and Sony did, all they're going to do is bastardize all their software. And nobody's going to really care about picking up their games at all. I mean, they're already kind of doing that already, even without those games on there. So imagine if those games were. So that's the reason why Nintendo's trying to protect their intellectual property, their software. But yeah, he was out of touch though. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're like, okay, we got him to buy the console, but now we need him to buy the game. That's why Astro Bot was free. Sony thought, okay, every time we sell a PS5, people are gonna fall. They thought Astro Bot. I'm gonna tell you something. Sony thought Astro Bot was their Mario. That's what they thought. Sony planned this. Sony's like, okay, give them. I'm gonna tell y'all, give them this tech demo of this game, which is a good game. Astro's Playroom and Astro Bot, they're solid games. Okay, give them these games. Give it to them for free. 92 million people play Astrobot. They're looking at it, okay, maybe we might get 30 million sales for Astrobot. No. Kind of like how Mario was a bundled in game with the NES and Duck Hunt. Sony thought they had that situation. That's why they were confident in putting out the sequel. They're like, oh snap, a lot of people bought PlayStations. We put a really good game into the system. It was a free software game. That means that has to translate to 30, 40 million copies of the game selling. Like how Mario was when that was a phenomenon. Nope, the game flopped. The game flopped. They didn't just waste money by making y'all a free game. They also wasted money by making a sequel to the said game and walking out with probably barely any profit of the sequel. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad though when you think about it, because PlayStation purposely gave y'all a free game, and it didn't kick off like Mario. It didn't. It did not. Nobody cared for it. It didn't. It did not kick off like Mario. Yep. But that's what Sony was expecting. Selling Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch for $4. Are you serious? This guy, come on, man. Yo, they need to put them games together. Hold on now. $40 each? Yo, listen. $40 each? Are you kidding me? They doing this? For real? Don't tell me Pokemon doing this, bro. You're trying to tell me we going back to the days of the Game Boy Advance? They ain't even touching this game up. Bro, how many damn iterations? It's 20 each. Okay. 20 each, okay. Still, though, that's still kind of high, though. I mean, okay, got you. Okay, that makes sense. That's more... Okay. But damn. Is it going to have, like, online support? Are they going to remodel textures? Like, what are they actually doing? Yeah, if they do that, if it's 40. But still, like, I mean, isn't it just a remake of the first Pokemon game? Yeah, you know they gonna buy. This is crazy, bro. When y'all gonna leave? They don't even want to leave Johto. They don't want to leave Johto. They still stuck on Johto. It's a remake of Yellow. It's a remake of this one. It's a Yeah, I was just playing that on my my modded my modded DS. So yeah, I know. I like it. But is it gonna have any online functionality? Is it gonna have any sort of things like that? Because if it's just like a port, I'm gonna be disappointed. They gotta add stuff to it. Oh, it's Kanto. Okay, Fire Red's Kanto. My bad, not Johto. My bad. I think Johto's the silver. It's like, damn, man, this is all they got? It's Kanto. Okay, Kanto. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I forgot. I love the roach drinking though. Thank you, Sword. I appreciate that. But it's like, damn, bro, it's just a port. Really? Not enhancing it? No online? Nothing? Are you serious, bro? Are you freaking serious, bro? Alright, dead side. Kanto! We going back to Kanto! We're going back to Kanto again. Yo, we're going back to Kanto with this one, bro. I can't believe this crap, man. I can't believe this crap, bro. They out here pulling out games when I was a child, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. Where were these games a long time ago? Like, really? It took y'all this long? Y'all had virtual console, y'all had all this, and now y'all want to do this? Wow, bro, this is ridiculous, bro. I can't believe this. It's just like, really, bro? This is why nobody get excited. I don't even think I want it because I'm already playing it for free. I got it on my DS. I'm already playing it for... Why would I want to pay $20? Oh, that would be a good one. Yeah, like a 3D one. This is ridiculous, man. This is milk, man. This is the worst milk that I've ever seen. Don't they got the Game Boy Advance thing in there? But they want to sell it, though. They want to sell this one. What? I don't get it. They should put it in both. They should put it with the Game Boy Advance games, and then they should sell it if they want. Wow. That is... GB is on Switch Online. That's what I'm saying. So you can't play these games online. Like, you can't play... Like, they need online, yo. They need online, bro. They can't be that lazy. They need to put online, bro. They gotta put some online functionality with that game for trading and all that. That would be cool. Because what they could do is connect the old Pokemon games back, and then they could use it for Pokemon Bank so people can start transferring their games the way they were supposed to in the very beginning, without having all these transfers and all that, and make it difficult. Matter of fact, if Nintendo was smart, they should do that and then have online to make it easier to trade your online Pokemon, like the way it was supposed to, because back then, the whole idea was to trade your old Pokemon into the new one. So if that's what Nintendo's doing, at least the way I would look at it, that would have online. You would be able to, you'll play that one, and then we'll make a crystal, whatever, silver, gold, crystal version or whatever, and then you could trade those into that the way that Pokemon was intended to be. But a lot of people couldn't do that because they didn't have the money and the online functionality. So that would kind of make it more interesting. But if it's just a port of just playing the same freaking game, I'm definitely not buying that. It needs to have online, because that to me would make sense. Because a lot of people couldn't do that, because you needed to buy accessories, you needed to buy this, you know what I'm saying? You needed another that. But people would be able to do it easier now because we have newer technology. So if Pokemon wants to do this, then they should put more effort in the online. At least. Yeah, me too. I got sword use as well. He says on emulation rookie you can link. Oh, so you can do it on emulation, but Nintendo don't allow it with their own games. You see this crap? But Nintendo don't allow it with their own titles though. They allow it. Well, they don't allow it, but emulation allows it, but Nintendo don't allow it with their own titles. That is ridiculous, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. This is why people say Nintendo's still stuck on the freaking past, bro. This is why people don't like Nintendo, bro. I mean, it was bad enough. I mean, you're charging $20 for a game that used to be like, what, $40 back in the days? What's next? When they got Switch 3 and they're going to be like, oh, well, it's Fire Red again, but this time instead of $20, it's $10 each game now. Like, what? Yeah, facts, bro. Like, these companies don't give up. They don't care no more, man. They don't care, bro. This is milk. Absolute milk. Fire Red? Who would have thought we would have seen Fire Red? They didn't even... Yo, is it coming to Switch 1? It's got to be coming to Switch 1. I know it has to be. Wow. Japanese, no, the Japanese. They got the Japanese, no. It's Japanese, bro. I don't even know, man. I think I'm just gonna play it on my modded DS. I don't think I need this crap, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's the same game. I'm not paying $20, man. Maybe I would have got it if it had online. If it had online, that would be nice. Then I'll be like, okay, that is kind of fun. I can play this online, have some online battles, online trading. You know, it would kind of bring the game back into new life. But even then, like people said, emulation is for free. So you can even do that through emulation. Wow. Crazy. And I bet it's just a straight up port job. They ain't touched the game up enough that they just left the game the same. Wow. Unbelievable. And they told people, oh, we can't do virtual console. Well, it seems like y'all doing virtual console now, huh? Have you noticed that? Oh, Switch can't do virtual console. It can't do it. Yeah, y'all literally doing it. That was a lie. They literally removed virtual console for no reason. Because they wanted people to buy their games over again. That's, yo, you had these Nintendo fanboys say, it's too hard, the hardware is too complicated. They can't run virtual console. Literally ports an old Game Boy Advance game to the damn system, and they tell you to pay $20. Wow. Oh, yeah. Well, Capcom, man, they one of the main people that have done that. So that's free. Yep. Why they getting ripped off by the Japanese, though? Japanese. It's over for Sony Ben. Oh, how you know that, Keenan? How you know? Oh, man. See, hey, y'all figuring it out, bro. That was one of them that was on the list. How y'all figuring this out? See? He said, yo, he just said it. He just spoiled the beans, guys. I was trying to hold it on, but he just said it. The guy just spilled the beans. That's one of them as well. Y'all like, what? Gamester, for real? He just spoiled the beans. You see? He knew. How he know? How'd you find that out? Gaming creativity declined when Sega died. I agree. Sega was the only company. Yo, Troll's like, oh, it's coming out now, slowly. Yup. I was trying to hide it for the future videos, and he's like, yo, Sony been in trouble. I'm like, oh, how did he know? How he know? How he know? Yeah, he just spoiled the beans on that one. Man, just spoiled the beans on me, man. I had a video planned for that, man. Nah, it's okay. I'm just trolling. Yeah, man, that's funny. The fact that he did it, yeah. Yeah, he said, I just know. You ain't lying, though, Keith. If that was one of the games, that was one of the studios mentioned. So you ain't lying. So you right on the money with that one. I'm telling you right now, you right on the money with that one. So you got it. You got it. You was right on the money with that one. Yep. Sony Ben is one of them. Yep. Yeah, they probably very more likely cooked, guys. That was one of them. Out of the leaks that I know, that was one of them. That and I think the one I told you guys already. Yeah. crazy. My freaking beans! Yeah. Well, more likely this will be the last generation, so. More than likely. Yeah. Well, yeah, they gotta cut down. Oh, this guy got a base up here, that's why. Well, I think that's why Nintendo's making these movies, to keep their games relevant. And I think Sega's doing the same too. That's why the movies are coming out, the Mario movies and stuff. They're trying to appeal to the kids that didn't grow up with it like we did. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Get the kids, because how many kids like the movies though, Dustin? You know, a lot of the kids like the movies. I think a lot of adults too. A lot of adults like the movies, so that's what's keeping Mario relevant. Mario, you know, Nintendo's like, okay, the older kids, they have gotten older. We gotta appeal to their children. So by making these movies that these kids keep going crazy for, that's only gonna keep their games alive, because the kids gonna be like, I like the movie, mommy. I want to play the video game now. Hey, we just came back from watching the Mario movie. I want it now for my Switch. I want Wonder, mommy. I want it, mommy. I want Mario Fever. I mean, we just came back watching the movie, you know? I want the game now. I can't leave Mario. I want him in my house, mommy. Please buy me Mario Fever. He's like, exactly. That's what I'm saying, yo. That's what they doing, bro. That's what they doing, man. They doing what they did to us as kids, and now doing it to them. Because I remember when we was kids, they came out with all these Mario movies and all that, and they doing the same crap. Same crap. And I will say the movies is doing well. Matter of fact, I'd say the movies is what brought Sonic the Hedgehog back. I think the movies is what brought Sonic back. So, yeah. A lot of people said that Sonic came back because of the movies. The movies is what brought it back. Yep. Yep, the Sonic movies and all that. Mario destroyed Master Chief. Yeah, it's Sonic. Yeah, the Sonic. They always had. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nintendo's very smart for that though, Dustin. They're very smart because they gotta cater to the new demographic. So Mario, he's not going anywhere. And I think they're gonna start to, you know, it's funny, I heard Pokemon is collabing with Lego now too. They're expanding, man. People don't understand. Even Nintendo is expanding. They're doing Legos and all that. Y'all heard Pokemon Legos? Bro, I'm telling you, man. I knew it was this bad when they had Fortnite Lego. Yeah. Is it really Pokemon bigger than Mario? Really? Eggman sidekick. I think this... Oh, see, this guy's the admin of this server, I could tell. I think he's spawning dogs to attack me. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. One minute, guys. Do Microsoft get credit for the Fallout TV show? No, they don't. But I know Sony gets credit for that Last of Us crap. Yeah, they hurt. Cause you know why? Because PlayStation thought, oh, Sony would never do it to us. That's what they thought. PlayStation would never close down our studios, but they have been. I think what hurts them the most is that they closed down a single player one. That's why. All because they couldn't do a live service and subscription game. Yeah, Media Molecule. I know that was that was a good one. Yep. If it wasn't for Horizon, Guerrilla Games would probably be under too. The Xbots are hurt, bro. Yo, we're hurt about a studio that Sony closed. Like, what? Bro, what is there to be hurt about? It seems like you're hurt. It seems like you're hurt that Blue Point got shut down. Yeah. Why we hurt? Your precious Blue Point got shut down. Your precious Blue Point. These dudes, man, I would never understand these ponies, man. The projection that they do is hilarious, bro. I've never seen a group of fanboys that project so damn much like the ponies. They're always projecting, man. Yo, they are. Every single one of them. We buy physical media. GameStop's closed this whole year. 400 GameStops closed in the honor of physical media. Oh, but we buy exclusives. Exclusive studios are shut down from Sony. Like, all the narratives that they pushed are blowing up in their faces. And they can't deal with it. They can't handle it. And that's the funny part. That's why I'm not happy that these studios are closing. I'm just laughing at the fact that they claimed that people buy a PlayStation for this, or they do this for a PlayStation, just to find out that it's been nothing but lies. That's the funny part. Mr. 92 million. Couldn't save a studio, for real. Come on, 92 million of y'all couldn't save this precious studio? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That was a good port too. That was a very good port, man. Shout out to Blue Point for doing that, man. I'm surprised they was able to get that game to run on the 360. That's some very impressive work. That's probably what made Sony want to acquire them. And look at what they did with them. Ruined them. Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy's cheating. He's the moderator for the I can tell. You see how he's teleporting? He's the admin. He owns the server. I know he was teleporting. He probably got God mode. I hope he's not one of those guys that plays with God mode on. I can't stand people like that. Like, I know it's his server, but damn, bro. Don't cheat on your server. He's actually cheating on his own server. Let's see. I could tell if he's cheating. He teleports. So. Yeah, because it's his server. Yeah, I'm playing on a private server, so people can do that when they're in the admin. They can even spawn in things. I noticed I was been getting killed by a lot of, ooh, a lot of animals. Oh, there must have been. Oh, there was an AI in the room. Damn, I was too busy with. But the AI is not shooting them though. He might be playing with God mode on. He might be playing it. I'll just go after the other guy then. Jacob T line. Oh yeah, you know it's so funny. They said Call of Duty's dying, and I looked on Xbox. It's like the most played game on there, but they said it's dead. Blue Point was garbage. What? Yo, you hear that? Blue Point was garbage. Blue Point did do some good work, man. That Titanfall game on 360 was some great work from Blue Point, man. Come on, I think Blue Point was very talented. Who cares? Blue Point closed. What? Yo, ponies, they got nothing now, man. They grasping for as many straws as they can. They don't even care about their games anymore. Support the devs. I thought y'all said support the devs. That's what y'all told me. Y'all told me y'all support the devs. Apparently that was a lie. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I thought they support the devs. The stables are in disarray. Yo, they praying for it, and it's sad because they're praying for Bloodborne though. You know how sad that is? Bloodborne, they're praying for a freaking rematch. They can't even get an upscaled version on their pro, man. These dudes are literally praying for Bloodborne. That's sad, which is even more hilarious. Blue Point was trash. Wow. Are you serious? Blue Point was trash? See, I wouldn't go as far to do that. I ain't gonna disrespect Blue Point. I will never disrespect Blue Point like that. I just think it's funny that PlayStation fans now all of a sudden hate it. Oh yeah, Blue Point ain't no good. For real, they're not gonna do that. They don't even want to make them a remaster, bro. Who the hell is Blue Point? Yo, look at that. Your own fans don't even know your games, though. I think that's his buddy. I think I was killing his buddy too much in this game. Yeah, they did a really good job, though. They did. Yeah, because I got those, I got the Shadow Colossus. It's gone. Nintendo 1. Nintendo? What are you, Nintendo 1? What are you talking about, Nintendo 1? Nintendo's going mobile. What are you talking about, Nintendo 1? Bro, y'all don't see the writing on the wall, man. Nintendo won what? They don't got every third-party game. They don't got every game. What do you mean they won? Won what? Switch 2 editions? What do you mean? Ah, come on, bro. I missed him. Yeah, they're not. Another Last of Us version bundle. I know, right? Yo, I know they're gonna be doing it. It's the Last of Us. Now they're gonna be it's the Last of Me. It's gonna be remake and no, it's gonna be rehash, re-release, remade, and remastered. Right? The Last of Us remake. That it's gonna be the Last of Us remake remastered. Yo, that's crazy, bro. How you gonna remake a remake? How you gonna remaster a remake, bro? I'm sick and tired of seeing this crap. I'm tired of looking at crap like this, man. Really? A remastered remake is it's like what? These dudes, man, like I don't even know. You can't even make this up, man. I wish I could. They out here remastering remakes. The Last of Us remake PS6 edition, PSSR 2.0 Turbo edition with PSSR and ray tracing, bro. Like these dudes, bro. Like, I mean, I don't think re-releases are supposed to be like this, man. I thought re-releases for games that are not very well known. Last of Us Remaster Full Edition. Yo, The Last of Us remastered and remade and recycled and rehashed. Oh man, I can't, bro. You cannot make this up, bro. You know, greatness awaits. The same games, bro. He says, don't give Sony any ideas. Oh, don't worry, half of them stink like a vowed keep it, green one. He said they stinks like a vowed, bro. You know you playing that. You know he playing that though, man. He playing that. Oh crap, hold on. I'm surprised it's not shooting this guy, but it's shooting me. I think he's spawning. Oh, God. Got him. I teabagged. It was crazy. Uncharted 4 Yeah, he teleported, yeah. Well, I think he spawned in because I got him. I think this guy keeps spawning in enemies and stuff trying to get me. Yeah, he's like... Because I noticed I've been getting attacked by a lot of wolves, man. I'm like, I don't be seeing a lot of wolves in this game. Yep. You know what's crazy? I even got the PS TV, bro. I still got it. The PS TV. Yeah, for Ellie. Let's see. Are you on beach? Yeah, you too? Oh yeah, I love it. I love the PS TV, man. I love it. I actually liked the Vita, man, when I had it. Besides the memory card situation, I really liked it, man. I really did, honestly. Oh crap, hold on, I'm trying to heal up and this guy's hitting me. My Mount Rushmore dead, that's hard, bro. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know, man. I can think of a lot of good games, man, but the Mount Rushmore, man, the Mount Rushmore of games, that's too hard for me, man, because I like so many games, so just putting them like that is just, I don't know, man. That's hard, bro, for me. That is so hard for me, man. I don't know. That is way too hard, man. There's just too many good games. I can't do it. I can't. That's too hard. Like, if you told me name top 10 games for a console, I probably could do that. But damn, man, the Mount Rushmore, I don't know. Because my mood can change, man. There's so many good games, man. I don't think people realize. And it's just, that would be hard for me to have to limit it to 4 or 5 games, you know? That's hard for me, man. Because even games that I really love, I still like playing something else. That's a difficult one. But if you told me like top 10 games N64, I probably could do it. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know, even then, that would still be hard for me, man. That would still be a hard list. Like a top 10 Dreamcast game, top 10 TurboGrafx game. You know what I mean? It's really hard, bro. Even if you told me top 10, just name IPs, bruh. I can name a lot, bro. But this ain't gonna be in any order, right? We got Skies of Arcadia. We got Shining Force 3. We got Dragon Force. We have Die Hard Arcade, Zombies Revenge, right? Daytona, USA. All right, Sega Rally, Virtual Fighter. Well, I'll say 2, 3, 4. Right? Shinobi, all the Shinobis. You got Shinobi, Shadow Dancer. You got Revenge of Shinobi, Shinobi 3, one of my first Shinobi Legions, another one of my favorites. You got Shinobi, the PS2 version, one of my favorites. You got Tenchu 1, Tenchu 2, Stealth Assassin, Birth of the Assassin. That's too hard, bro. I can't. Nightmare Creatures 1. I can't, bro. I'm telling you, I can't. That's just no particular order. That's just me just dropping, naming out games, man. That's just me naming out titles. That is too hard for me, man. You know? Guardian Heroes, Blue Stinger. I don't even know any of these games you said. For real, you don't? Damn. Carrier. I'm playing Dead Side. I love Virtual Fighter. I just can't stand how they keep re-releasing 5, though. That pisses me off, though, how they keep re-releasing 5. It's very irritating. He's got 3 Dirty Dwarfs, Scud, Virtual Cop, House of the Dead series. Bro, I mean, it's too much, man. I'm telling you, man. There's just too much. You know? And it's just like, man, like, just to limit myself. Ah, man. I even like Urban Chaos. I like the PS2 game. I like Urban Chaos of the one with the black lady on it. I want to see a re-release from Idols, man. If I see a re-release of that, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be so happy, bro, because that's one of my favorite games from Idols, Urban Chaos. I love that game. We gotta see that. Hopefully Embracer makes that happen sooner or later. Soul Reaver. It's just too many good games, man. Too many. Oh, you like Assassin's Creed? Dead Side. It's on sale on Xbox right now, but a lot of people don't really play it, unfortunately. Oh, did this guy? Oh, hold on. Whoa, whoa. Damn, yo, you see, yo, that shotgun hit me from that far is crazy. You saw that? Yo, that shotgun, man, that was crazy, bro. That man's shotgun. Yo, see, this guy must be spawning stuff to mess with me, bro. He must be friends with the admin, because, like, I swear, bro, I never see myself get attacked by this many damn wolves. I literally spawned in and get attacked by a wolf. This guy is such a cheater, bro. He's cheating for his friend. That's why some people don't like playing on private servers. Because people, they do admin abuse. But it's okay. Let's stop after Unity. Some people say Unity's pretty solid. Some people say. This guy is literally camping over here. Oh my god, he's literally camping in this damn location. Dude's a coward. Yeah, Unity, Syndicate. Yeah, there was a lot of Assassin's Creed game. My brother was really into that, man. Even the Batman Arkham series was really good, man. Remember when that was at its peak with Asylum, Arkham City? I mean, even though there was so much anticipation for Knight, bro, people don't realize, man. Arkham Knight had so much hype. After Arkham City, bro, and it's sad because Arkham Knight was a disappointment, man. It really was. And it's sad because it's like, damn, man, you know, that game with the trilogy, or they have Origins as well. I thought Origins was good too, but damn, man, it kind of really left a sour taste in people's mouth, man, because Arkham Asylum, and then after that was City. Oh man, bro, I remember when that game came out. Yeah, Origins is actually good. Multiplayer is actually pretty fun on it too. Them Batman fans won't tell you, but that multiplayer was actually pretty solid too. That was a great game, man. Arkham Origins. And but Knight, I don't know, man. Knight was very underwhelming. Yeah. Like people said, we wanted the Batmobile, but we didn't want it to be the whole game. We just wanted to get from point A to point B. So Rocksteady took that idea. It's like, oh, let's just make it with Batmobile puzzles, Batmobile missions. I mean, which is fine to a certain degree, but it was like I was fighting in a Batman tank. It felt like a Batman tank simulator. I'm like, yo, what is this? I thought Batman's all about apprehending thugs, and you know, those tank missions was crazy, but that was too much of those, man. That padding was insane. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. This is Bat Tank. Bat Tank Night. For real. Asylum? Yeah, Asylum is good too. Gotham Knights is okay. It's short burst. Not one of my particular favorites though, but it's short burst. It's okay. Yeah. That was a Yo, this guy must be, bro. I'm about to find another server, bro. This guy is literally cheating, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna find another one. He gonna play by himself. There's only 3 people on this server and he's cheating? Like, are you serious, bro? The only reason why I joined because it's a small map and we can get into more combat engagements, but apparently I guess he don't like that. So he's out here cheating, spawning these wolves. Because I could tell I don't even hear the wolf. It just be right at my foot. The man's spawning. Like, bro, no wonder nobody's playing on your damn server. You're a cheater. Man's a damn cheater, bro. I actually really like this server too. It's actually pretty good. Well, Jacob, you must think the 360 is alive too. Gears of War Reloaded, 360 game. You want to sit there and talk about, oh, Xbox fanboys, they think the 360 is still alive. That's all you've been playing on your PlayStation. What you talking about? Mr. Gears of War Reloaded over here. Nah, I never got into that. Nah, Suicide Squad. Some people said it's okay, but definitely not worth the price of admission for a full price. Definitely not. Eba! It is fun. No, it is fun. It would be nice if that game got like a pro update or something like that, like an enhancement. Imagine a 4K enhancement, free upgrade type of ordeal. Oh, what the service is messing up. What is going on here, man? Yeah, it was okay for what it is. I mean, going back, yeah, alright, the combat was good, but unfortunately, you barely get a chance to use the combat because you're too busy in the damn tank. You're right though. And Arkham City actually felt open. You know what I mean? Unlike City, where it was like open, but it had segments where you had to use the zip line half the time. But yeah, it felt actually like an open world Batman game, legitimately. Matter of fact, there's actually been quite a few open world Batman games that I played. Dark Tomorrow. Some of them weren't really that good, But yeah, there was a lot of open world Batman games. You know, I actually liked it. You know, it's funny. I actually liked it, that game. Batman Dark Tomorrow. That game is literally trash, but I actually liked it. It's crazy, man. Batman Begins was good. Yeah, that one was good too. Batman Begins. They had a lot of. I don't know what's going on here, but I think the servers is acting up. Alright, I'm saying. So you trying to tell me the only game I can play is back in this fool's lobby? Ah, that's fine. Oh yeah. No, he spawned me somewhere else. Look at this guy. He literally spawned. I wasn't even in this location and he spawned me somewhere else, bro. This guy is such a cheater, bro. I was literally... Oh, I think Eddie kicked me out the squad, too. Oh, yeah, I think he did. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Man, it's like, oh, he's back, yeah. He literally spawned me somewhere else on the map. It's crazy, bro. I was way closer to his friend than this. This ain't even the same location either. I'm gonna wait for his friend to come after me so he don't just camp like a sissy. Because that's the only way you can find players is by inviting each other to the squad. Yeah. Met the root of Arkham. Yeah. He said, I meant Gotham Knights. I actually played a little bit of Gotham Knights. I'm not a huge fan of it. But it's not that bad of a game. I mean, especially for the price. I think I got it pretty cheap, too. It's actually not that bad of a game. You think so? He probably, maybe. You know. Yeah, no, very good game. Yo, look at, yo, bro, this wolf was nowhere, bro. This man is literally spawning in wolves, bro, to attack me in this game. This guy is so pathetic, bro. Bro, I've never seen a wolf on the street like this. They're always like in the grass or somewhere up here. Like around here. They'll be like in that area, bro. I played this game enough to know that is some straight BS. This man is out here spawning wolves, bro, to kill me. It's crazy. Like, damn, man. He mad that I got his friend? Yeah, it came out of nowhere. It's alright. He's just cheating. Admin abuse. No wonder, man. No wonder people don't play on this man's server. Because I was like, yo, this is a good server. This is, you know, I like this map and everything, but a lot of people don't like dealing with admin abuse. A lot of people don't like that. I think the other guy's his friend, too, so that's whatever. I don't know how you're going to build a server if you're just cheating everybody that comes in. Let's see. Yeah, it literally popped in. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, what? Like, normally you would hear the... Like, you'll hear them, like, growl at you first before they even come at you. Yeah, he's, like, trying to weaken my health and stuff. Like, dude, this dude's corny. He probably would have had a high populated server if he wouldn't do stuff like that to people. When I used to run a server, I used to run a legit server. Like, even if I was a moderator, I could actually die on my own server. I did not run with God mode. I had a police system, too, in my game as well. But I told people, do not abuse the features that you have. Matter of fact, you can choose to give it to certain people. I chose not to. I was the only person that had access to everything. And I still chose not to cheat. Especially when you make your own server. That's how you have a high populated. So people like legit servers. Especially if they're private. You know he got to pay for that too, though. He got to pay for that. That man's got to pay to keep that server running. Yep. If he kept a good server, people would literally pay him to keep the server up. I used to know people that used to run their own servers, and they'll pay the person to keep their own server up. So, yep. I've had people do that for me. Like, I used to run it off my Xbox on Arc, And the guy's like, hey man, I said, I'm gonna shut the server off, you know, I don't want to pay for the gold. The guy said, I'll pay for it, man, I'll pay for it. And he paid for the gold to keep the server up on the other account and the other Xbox to keep it going. So when you got good servers, so this is like Battlefield 4, you gotta pay. Yeah, you have to pay for the servers, yeah. Private servers. Rush, you could do it. You could do it in any game like this. Any game like this, yeah. It's cool though, because once you build a community, I used to have people that supported it on my Xbox and Ark Survival because I was so into that game. And people was paying money to keep the server up. Yeah, they were paying money to keep it up. So I was like, all right, whatever. You know, I love playing with it. So I was like, oh, okay. But I had like 70 to 100 people on the server, and they loved it, bro. They loved the police system that we had and everything. But unfortunately, what I was doing, I was like, you know, some of the money that I raised from the server, I give it back to the community, you know, for supporting the server and all that. And that led to problems. People started fighting. And I was like, oh, that was the worst thing that I've ever done. I should have never gave nobody nothing. I try to be nice to people. I try to take the money from the server and, you know, give people some stuff. And I was like, oh, go buy some skins on this game or whatever. I don't care, bro, as long as we're all having fun. And then people fighting about it. I'm like, I'm done. And I just shut the whole server. I got tired of the drama. I'm like, bro, like, and the guy, like, there was one person who's like, yo, he don't have to give you nothing. This is his server, right? This is his server. He doesn't have to give you anything. Right? And, you know, and it's sad because a lot of people really enjoyed it, but I was like, bro, I got tired of the headache. Every time I came on, they were fighting. I'm like, bro, I'm done. He's like, I gotta talk my ish. Game Freak, what the charge was 20 when they could have added red and green? Facts, they could have. They could have sold that and still added it. And what's crazy, I know, it's embarrassing. And no online, bro. No online. Just a straight port job. Nothing changed. Bro, that is robbery, man. We've been seeing a lot of robbery going on here. Go God of War Sons of Sparta, $30. They tell people, oh, it's 1 or 2 players, but you're only playing through one. False advertisement. You got Nintendo out here charging $20 because they're like, oh, we charged $40 for it back in the day, so we could get 20. I mean, hey, right? 20 for each game. Like, bro, this is crazy. Then they sat there and told people, oh, that's the reason why we don't have Virtual Console, but clearly we know why. So you could resell the same games again. It's embarrassing. All these Nintendo fanboys, I remember when it was going on with the Switch 1, and they're like, oh, the Switch 1 can't handle it. It can't handle the Virtual Console, right? It can't handle it for some reason. And then they out here selling the same games. Matter of fact, somebody told me it was $10 on the Wii. Favorite? I like 1. I like 1 because you got the wall running. I like 3. I like 4, and I like Connections. They're all kind of good, and I mean, all the Ninja Store games, even though they're similar, they all have certain things that make them stand out. Like 1 has the wall running that I thought was cool that they removed. 2 is more like spammy. It's more like arcadey. 3 is a little bit more balanced in that department. 4 is a little bit more balanced with a lot of characters. And then Connections is just crazy all around. But if I had to choose one, it probably would be 4. Yeah. 4 is like the overall best one. Connections is good too, but Connection is so freaking broken, man. It's broken. The it's such a broken game, bro. I mean, Naruto games are broken in general, but that one takes it to the next level. That one takes it to the next level, man. What are you talking about? I ain't praised Xbox. Bro, Jacob, what do you mean? Praising Xbox? Bro, Xbox got problems too. What you mean, though? I talk bad about Xbox. See, that's what it is, Jacob. You don't know me, man. I was in a party yesterday talking to some dudes, and we was talking about how Xbox is out here milking these old-ass rehashed games, how we didn't get a next-gen Halo this whole gen. You think I only talk bad about PlayStation, but trust me, I talk bad about Xbox. Exactly. I literally just said that, and he's gonna sit there and say, you still don't talk bad about Xbox. I just literally talk bad about him. We didn't even get a damn next-gen Halo. We barely even got a next-gen Gears of War, bro. We waiting 5 to... Yup, see? Even though I say what he want me to say, right? And it don't matter to these dudes. I'm the clown. I'm the clown. These guys is funny. Yo, I don't even hate these dudes. They just funny, bro. I'm the I'm the clown. But yeah, I just gave this man what he wanted. But all right, okay. But then you can't go as far to say that I don't talk bad about Xbox right after I just did. For real. This man be really thinking I be thinking Xbox is perfect. Hey, I never said that. I've never said that. Xbox got a lot of flaws too. They didn't even come out with a next-gen Halo, man. Think about it. Xbox Series X did not get a next-gen Halo. We got a Halo campaign Evolve, but I'm not counting that. I am not counting that. 25-year-old remake. I am not counting that. And I'm not counting Gears of War Reloaded either. I'll count Gears E-Day, but I'm definitely not counting those two games. Those games is not new to me. I don't care. They are not new games. I bet Jake won't say nothing bad about PlayStation or Nintendo. I would like for... Yeah, let's see that, though. Jacob, what do you think about Blue Point? What happened with Blue? With Bluey? Yeah, what do you think would happen with Bluey? I agree, though. I agree. Xbox, in my opinion, is doing far. Third party or not. They're giving their gamers options. They're giving their gamers backwards compatibility. Everything. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. Camping behind a wall. That's why he liked to camp. That's why he got to go back to camping in that garage. Give me those can of beans, boy. Give me them beans. Yeah, I know. Microsoft, man, I mean, at this point, they're just milking ponies now at this point. They're going to take a full advantage of that 92 million shipped. Oh, yeah. Like I said, they just restarted the Xbox brand. This is a whole restart. They started it off with Gears, Halo, Fable. Too bad we ain't got no Project Gotham Racing, though. They just rebranding everything. And they're going to start with this new Xbox Play Anywhere strategy, which I don't have a problem with. But I do have a problem with the Xbox fans that have been supporting y'all, and y'all just throwing out these remakes. You know, luckily they're throwing out enough new games. Luckily. Oh, yeah, see, he's in that guy's house. So they do know each other. Yeah. Yeah, see, he's in that guy's house, so they're friends. That's crazy, bro. You're literally friends with the admin. Wow. He's literally friends with the admin. That's crazy. They should be trying to get people for the server. Look at that. Look, and I get attacked by a wolf again. Look. Like this man, look at that. Like this man didn't just spawn. He knows what he's doing. Now he's shooting at me, bro. Bro, y'all corny for that, bro. These dudes are straight corny. And I'm still getting his friend, too. I'm still getting his friend, too, though. That's what's more embarrassing. His friend's straight trash. Man gotta call out wolves and stuff on me and everything and still loses. But hey guys, I'm gonna get off for a bit. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video I got for y'all today, and I'll see y'all then, alright? Take care, everybody. Peace out.